Hello and welcome to the first webinar before the run-up to the Lahaina Career Fair and Pop-Up Makeke. It's going to take place on Thursday, April 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Lahaina Civic Center. I am Nico Fisher, the project manager for the Maui County Virtual Job Fair.com, where we currently have 436 jobs available and 310 employers. This event in Lahaina promises an array of attractions, including 40 employer and resource booths, 10 local entrepreneurs to sell their goods, door prizes every half hour, various food trucks, and a lively exchange to network. Attendees can meet and interview potential employers, discover new opportunities and resources, and shop for unique locally made products. Admission is free to the event, offering an exclusive opportunity for members of the community to participate. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of Lahaina's journey towards recovery and prosperity. Join us at the Lahaina Civic Center on Thursday, April 4th, as we rebuild and thrive together. So this morning, we have the pleasure of having patchhawaii.org with us, who's going to speak about a number of things, but I'm going to do a quick intro and they can fill in if I've missed anything. So Patch is a community service organization dedicated to supporting Hawaii's childcare needs. They offer in-person advancement training throughout the state in an effort to increase the availability and quality of childcare settings. They also offer childcare resources for Maui County households. Patch offers free self-paced trainings, live webinars, and they support the advancement of childhood careers by offering affordably priced child development associate credential training options. So let me introduce to you a few people who are going to speak to you today. Gerry Bautista, he's the Maui County Coordinator for Patch. Leia Snyder is the Career Counselor, Family Childcare Recruiter, USDA Food Program Monitor, and Trainer. And then we have, of course, Shannon Vandehey. She's the Patch Program Representative. We are so excited to have you all here today. So go ahead and take it away.
Well, hello there. Again, my name is Shannon. I am the program representative, and I'm talking to you a little about the resource and referral piece to Patch here in Maui. We're funded by the Department of Human Services to serve families and the community. And one of those ways is by managing a database of childcare programs throughout the state. We use that to help families through the difficult process of finding childcare, because we can do custom childcare referrals based on family need, as well as support with resources on like how to find quality care, so they can make informed decisions on how to find quality care. Again, these are referrals and not recommendations, and do not relate to the quality of care per se, but we also use the database as a way for the state to do market rate study on the cost of childcare for families. And we try to do that on a yearly basis to just kind of keep up on what that looks like for families in paying for childcare. And we also help families in connection and navigating the childcare subsidy options available in Hawaii, usually through the DHS subsidy unit and or the preschool open doors, which we'll be talking about later.
So we have quite a few family childcare providers on island. We have over 50, and a lot of them start out as moms wanting to take care of their children at home. So this is a great way for moms wanting to be business owners and offering childcare service in their home, and also having their own children interact and prepare them for preschool and kindergarten. So welcome to the Family Childcare Recruitment Program, where I do support and help those that want to open a daycare business out of their home. So those can earn income while at home. They can build their own business. They can set their own work schedule, of course, fill a community need. and have great impact on children, their own children, and also children in their community. And of course, spend their own time with their own children and family members. And we have Gerry covering Preschool Open Door Subsidy.
Yes, thank you, Leia. Preschool Open Door Subsidy, it's a great program, sometimes a lifeline for families, working parents who need assistance in paying for preschool. Currently, where we're at, we fell into our open enrollment period, which actually ends tomorrow. But our Preschool Open Doors helps hundreds of Hawaii keiki attend preschool every year. POD is funded by the state of Hawaii, DHS, and administered by Patch. So what we say is every child deserves a positive preschool experience, and POD program helps in the following. Lower income families who may qualify to pay preschool tuition for up to 1 year. Prepare children for kindergarten by teaching social skills, recognition of shapes and letters, provides an opportunity to explore and discover life in a developmentally appropriate environment. Children may attend any DHS licensed preschool, group childcare center, or group childcare home. Applications, like I was saying, are accepted only for the school year that starts the following July, or in this case, this July, and only during a designated application period, which we are in now, which enrollment ends tomorrow. So get the applications in.
Shannon will be covering Family Navigator and training.
So this is a relatively new position in Patch. Used to be Childcare Connection or Family Connection. It's sort of morphed into the Childcare DHS Subsidy Unit. So we have Patch Family Navigators now. It's relatively new in the last couple months. And these navigators assist families in navigating the process of receiving childcare subsidies from the Department of Human Services, and helps families identify and understand childcare program types and subsidy options available to meet their childcare needs. As we know, sort of that whole subsidy process can be really complicated, I think, for some families, and having this family navigator can help them work through all the logistics of trying to apply at a central location where they can get help. And I guess I'll be talking about the training too. So Patch also does early childhood training. Provides free and low-cost professional learning opportunities throughout the state in an effort to increase the availability and quality of childcare settings. And this is usually through monthly face-to-face early learning sessions at Patch, or hosted on site at local childcare programs during their training days. It can be done online through courses that's on Patch website, through collaboration portal, self-paced training through Smart Horizons Online Professional Education Center. I'm sort of the navigator for that piece too, so families can, or providers or potential providers can give me a call, and I'll direct you into those ways of getting training.
So our CDA Workforce Expansion Program is also fairly new. We are assisting high school students and also those that are working in licensed centers to help them pursue and obtain their CDA credential. So a CDA is a Child Development Associate. It's recognized nationwide. Those that are center aides can strive to be assistant teachers, lead teachers, caregivers, lead caregivers, and directors in our preschools and infant toddler centers. With our exciting new program, we do pay for the registration fee, we pay for training, and we offer that support and hand-holding as the professional goes through the CDA process. So for more of our early childhood professionals, Patch also offers the registry program. This is a free program. It's for professional development tracking, where our registry panel on Oahu processes these applications, takes a look at your education, college credits, and work experience, and place you in different early childhood education roles, whether it be director, lead teacher, caregiver, lead caregiver. I've worked with a lot of people all over the world in different countries and in different states, and I would like to share that Hawaii has very high early childhood education standards. Gerry will be covering the scholarship.
Thank you, Leia. Yeah, within the program, we do offer scholarships. Patch's Early Childhood Education Scholarship provides funds for successfully completed college-level courses in early childhood education. Patch scholarships may be used for PACE and CDA workshop credentials. Within the scholarships, the attendees can get reimbursed up to $750 for tuition from eligible college coursework. Encourages an increase in knowledge and current developmentally appropriate practices, is available 3 times a year. And within the scholarships, priority is given to those who work in a licensed or registered program.
Patch also offers the USDA food program. So this free program is for registered family childcare providers who want to serve and offer healthy meals and snacks to their daycare children. While most of them can actually receive reimbursement for serving healthy meals and snacks for their own children. So those that are registered can apply for the USDA food program, serve healthy meals and snacks daily, and receive a flat reimbursement each month. We've surveyed hundreds of families, and 70% of those families prefer providers that offer meals and snacks. We have Gerry covering Ka'upena and CQI.
Yes, thank you, Leia. The Kaupena Shared Services actually is a program or an application that businesses can use to help run their program. Kaupena provides assistance in the administration of operating a childcare business with features including billing and invoicing, attendance tracking, online enrollment, parent-child records, touchless sign in and out, one-on-one technical support, food program documentation. So even what Leia was just talking about, but this is all encompassed in one application, one program that the small business owner will have access to, and so will the parents. Everything in this, what's great about our Ka'upena shared services is we have localized support. So if they ever have any technical issues, we do have a representative in Hawaii, in our time zone, that can help with the Ka'upena shared services, which is great. And then if we go over to our next slide, our CQI program, or Continuous Quality Improvement, we have 3 representatives for Patch within this program to help. So our ECWR CQI program goal is to improve the early learning and childcare professional skills, knowledge, and practices in working with children and families by utilizing technical assistance, or TA, and coaching services provided by Patch to build Maui County's early learning and childcare workforce that will impact childcare availability to support and aid in the rebuild and restoration of Hawaii's economic recovery. And again, within our CQI program and the reps, we are trained to give coaching, one-on-one individualized sessions focused on reaching specific set of goals through mentorship over time. Again, technical assistance, specific consultation aimed to support a need or help resolve an issue within 1 to 3 sessions. And really great is networking, and that's networking with others within the field, your own peers, those who are running their business. Monthly, we hold those, and we can get together, discuss discussions designed to foster support and build childcare connections. Great. Thank you.
Thank you for having us. This concludes our PowerPoint presentation. However, we are happy to answer any of your questions.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, might have been a little quick there, or might have been a bit much all in one, but that was kind of a bird's eye view of Patch, what we offer, all the services that we can help within the community for the parents and our providers. So any questions, that'd be great. We will be happy to answer.
Awesome. Well, this is Nico again, and I do have questions, but I have to say, as a mom, as a business owner, you guys are on the front steps to bringing us forward through the chaos that kind of consists in our Maui island, the island of Maui right now. And I think that it is incredible that the resources that you guys have to offer are there and available. So thank you for that. But a question, so how long has Patch been around?
Nico, actually, Patch has been offering our services in Hawaii since 1976, started in Oahu.
Oh my gosh, so you're throughout the whole island.
Yes, correct. So our main offices is based out in Oahu. Obviously, we have our office here in Maui. We have 2 offices also located in the Big Island. So one in Hilo, one in Kona. And then we also have an office in, where are we at? In
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yes, thank you, Leia. Right.
Oh, that's awesome. How many child care providers and centers are there here on Maui?
That's me. For Maui, we have 123. In Lanai, we have 4, and Molokai 4. We serve all 3 islands, so altogether about 131. 58 of those are family child care in their family child care home, and about 73 are center-based care. And they're the programs usually are divided up. Some are focused on infant toddler care, some are focused on preschool or before and after school, and then others are usually mixed age. So that's our.
Nico, you're on mute.
Sorry about that. My dog was barking. So I was going to say, you have so many tentacles out there, so many touch points that it's amazing. And it's wonderful to know that you are here for us. I have another question. What do you think the need is for childcare today?
Well, I'm sure Leia or Gerry can step into, but as of COVID, and of course the fires, the supply of childcare has been drastically reduced, especially for infant toddler. That we consider this Hawaii a desert for infant toddler care for sure, but the need all around is really important right now. Leia might be able to tell, and I'm probably putting her on the spot, of what it looks like prior to COVID. I'm relatively new, so I'm not quite sure how many we lost prior, but it was enough to cause a real difficult situation right now for childcare. And Gerry and Leia could probably speak up to it too.
Happy to share my experience while working with Patch. So there's always been a need for especially infant toddlers, so birth to 36 months. Family childcare providers can potentially care up to 6 children. Of those 6, only 2 can be infants. So, right there you can see that the infant care is limited in a family childcare setting. Understandably so. Very difficult for people to take care of many infants at one time. So there's always been calls for, hey, I've got a new baby. Is there someone that's registered that can take care of my baby? Also with infant toddlers, not all providers take care of babies. Some of them take them as young as a few days old. Some will take them at 10 months. So for those that are interested in owning their own childcare business, please consider wanting to take care of babies.
Goodness. Gerry, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I think Leia actually covered it there, but it is a huge need, especially after in the last couple of years, what we've gone through coming out of the COVID era and losing a good handful of providers. And then now kind of what just recently happened, we had tragic fires in the end of last year over in August. So we did lose some of our providers there. They lost their homes, they lost their business. What Patch is doing though, we've been helping them reopen their businesses. They were able to, a couple of them were able to find new or temporary or spaces that they can reopen and help provide Lahaina side. But just kind of like what Leia said, just in general, as far as childcare and then focusing on infant to toddler, it is a great need. I don't recall if it was Shannon or Leia who said it earlier, but a lot of our providers started out that they couldn't find a childcare, so they opened up their own. And then it became a business. They were able to watch their own children and then open it up so that they were able to care for the other keiki in Maui. So that's what our goal, and that's what we're hoping to spark some interest and spark, even if you have any questions, give us a call here. Shannon and Leia, myself, are great resources, even any curiosity, so that we can help spark that interest and then hopefully start you on your career to become a child care provider.
I also want to add that it also includes if you want a career in childcare, like if you want to work in a center, because they are struggling for staff. So if we could open, there are some centers that can't open their additional classrooms because they just don't have the staff. So we can also help direct you if you want to start a career in early childhood within a center. If you don't, sometimes people just don't have the space, or they live in an apartment or something, but still want to work with kids. We can help with that.
That's awesome.
And I also add that on Lanai, there are just licensed centers. However, there are no family childcare providers on Lanai or Molokai. So for the last 16 years, I think Molokai has had 1 or 2 registered family childcare providers, and Lanai has had 1. So for those on the other islands, Maui County, if you want to take care of children, take care of more than 2 children unrelated in your home legally, please call Patch.
Nice. And if they do go through that program, how long does it take for a provider to get registered? I mean, how long what's the process?
So great question. We can have potential providers opening up their home for business within 3 to 6 months. So they get their paperwork, they get a visit by DHS, they have to get fingerprinted. Those that are living with them in the daycare that are 18 years and older also has to get fingerprinted. They are suggested to take our free classes that Shannon was talking about, our trainings, and also go through a process and make sure their home is ready for daycare. So, anywhere from 3 to 6 months at the earliest if they move quickly.
Mhm. And Gerry, you mentioned networking, which I thought was amazing because sometimes we're in silos when we're working out of our home, or having the ability to be able to connect with other people who are doing what you're doing is incredible. But if I were to start today and was just curious, how do I get started? Where do I go?
Well, come to us, right? Yeah, just
Is
give
it a
us
website, or is it you mentioned a telephone number?
right. So
There you go.
we have it actually right here on this on the screen. You can email us, call the number directly, and our website, also patchhawaii.org. A lot of the things on the slides we covered today, a lot of the information is going to be laid out on our website. Really plain and simple, and what we hope is easy to understand. But we know those who may be new or have now started an interest in maybe becoming a provider, they might not necessarily understand some of these terms or even the acronyms, because there's a lot, like even ECE, if you've never done before, might not have known that stands for, early childhood education, right? So a lot of our things, just like we mentioned on www.patchhawaii.org, a lot of things that we went over in the slides are going to be there. But if you need a one-on-one, you can actually come into our office. Shannon, Leia, and myself are here. Our CQI team is here as well. You can call us on the phone or email us. So all avenues. So we're here Monday through Friday.
I still want to interject too that for employers and their employees, this is really a great resource for their staff for referrals for childcare. So like Gerry said, phone or email, and we can help them help their employees so they can come to work.
Well, I know you guys are going to be attending the Lahaina Career Fair and Pop-Up Makeke, so you'll have plenty of employers to connect with there to hit that point. So that's awesome. That was a great point. Well, in closing, I would like to thank you all, Patch Hawaii, for joining us for this incredible presentation. You all are a wealth of information and goodness for families in Maui County. So be sure to look them up at the Lahaina Career Fair and Pop-Up Makeke on April 4th from 10 to 2. And I cannot wait to just watch you all and see where you go. It's really exciting to know that you're available for us. And it touches my heart. So thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
Mahalo.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
So long, folks. Take care.
Aloha.